From a distance, it's hard to tell what this monument symbolises. But as you get closer, the terrible truth dawns. This monument is a constant reminder of the agony experienced by the people of the northern Portuguese city of Porto when the French Emperor Napoleon attempted to invade. It's one of the strangest monuments in Europe. On top of a 148-foot tower, a furious lion is strangling a massive eagle that lies on its back. What does this bizarre scene signify? The lion is Britain and the Portuguese, crushing the French eagle. This stunning structure is called in Portuguese Monumento aos Heróis da Guerra Peninsular, the monument to the heroes of the Peninsular War, a 7-year struggle between 1807 to 1814 to stop France invading Portugal. Behind me is what was one of Porto's, I would say, least loved and yet most interesting monuments. It was covered in graffiti up until just a few years ago, and sadly you can still see some of the traces of graffiti on the monument. But what it is a celebration of the Portuguese victory over Napoleon in the Peninsular War with the assistance of the British. And what we see at the top of the monument is the British lion strangling the French eagle. Around the base of the monument are soldiers and civilians in a chaotic gesture of defiance against Napoleon, the French emperor who aspired to rule everything from Portugal to Russia. You can really sense the anger and determination of the people of Porto. For the Portuguese, in particular for the people of Porto, defeating the French was personal because many Portuguese drowned when a bridge over the River Douro collapsed while they were fleeing the armies of Napoleon. So there was no fondness for Napoleon or the French in the city of Porto, and a huge amount of gratitude to the British. It was near this bridge that disaster struck. A plaque neglected by most passing tourists commemorates those who drowned fleeing the French when a bridge made up of 20 boats strung together collapsed. Next to the current bridge is the remains of an earlier bridge, though not the one destroyed in the Peninsular War. But you can certainly appreciate that few would have survived in the fast-moving waters of the Douro. From a cable car that takes you high above the dockside warehouses, you get a clearer idea of the calamity that befell the people of Porto that day. So if you find yourself in Porto, and particularly if you're a huge fan of the Napoleonic Wars, then come and see this monument here, because I think it's one of the most amazing, if not the most amazing monument to the Peninsular War here in Porto. So make it part of your itinerary. Until next time, goodbye for now.